Dear friends, brothers and sisters, I'm unfortunately not able to join you, so therefore we have prepared this video to give you at least some information on these given questions. So first of all, the first question was focusing on the situation during and after the pandemia of COVID-19. Unfortunately, as all of us, we have suffered from that as the Jewish community itself, but also as our lodge. We were not able to meet, obviously, and we were even not able to organize the distance Zooms and other virtual meetings, but this is fortunately enough already behind us. During the pandemia, we have suffered as a Jewish community in Prague quite a big loss, and the loss was especially economic because the community and the whole system was based on tourism. And tourism, obviously, during all these 2.5 years, almost 3 years, was at a halt. So we didn't see any tourists coming and also not contributing to our activities via the museum. So therefore, the gap is quite high, quite deep, and we will be suffering from it for next 2-3 years to fill the gap. Fortunately enough, the tourism is coming back, and we can see also now people walking into the Jewish sites of Prague, and hopefully this will come back to a normal situation. Uh, the community and the lodge obviously suffered also some losses of people, especially our elderly members, which is tragic. They were in many cases in a very good health, and the pandemic contributed to unfortunately the deterioration of their health. But this is over, and hopefully we are now coming to a brighter future, if I may say so. Though we have another challenge, and this is the second question we should focus on, and this is the current war in Ukraine. Unfortunately, this is something what we are witnessing even today. The Czech Republic, by the way, is one of the countries which is on a forefront of supporting Ukraine in the fight, in the war against Russian aggression. This is not only because our Czechoslovak experience from the Second World War from 1938 Munich, but also our trauma from 1968 during the Prague Spring, when we have ourselves experienced the Russian occupation, at that time hidden as the aid of the armies of the Warsaw Pact. So we know what is it about in reality, and therefore our hearts are with Ukrainians and with the people there. The Czech aid is military, but also our country has taken the most refugees percentage-wise. That means the nation of Czech Republic today consists of 10+ million people, and we have almost 500,000 of Ukrainian refugees. Also, our lodge did something for Ukrainian refugees. We have now, unfortunately, only something like 12 families in the community who are refugees, families, usually it's mothers with children. So our lodge have adopted one of these families, and we are financially contributing to them, and we are trying to provide any assistance they are needing. This is something which goes quite well with our social system. So this is relatively successful. The third point I would like to mention, this is one of the questions, is connected with the situation. Actually, this is the rise of anti-Semitism. In our country, we see it. I cannot say that we are not witnessing anything like that, but it is mainly manifested on the internet. So 99% of anti-Semitic events happened in 2021 on internet. We didn't see any physical attack. We have marked only few graffitis and some articles in the media which were clearly anti-Semitic. But overall, Czech Republic or the Czech society is remaining stable and a country with a minimal level of anti-Semitism. We are not sure if this will stay, obviously, because the crisis is deep and the economy is really challenging for many people, and we do not exclude that in the future there will be some voices which will again be finding some scapegoats, and we are prepared for this. So we know how to deal with all these allegations. So our lodge is doing quite well. Hopefully we can see some of you in a near future if you come to Prague to see us, and we may come to see you. What I would maybe in my last remark, what I would say is that we, as I have mentioned, we are in a very comfortable situation as the community, as the B'nai Brit Lodge. The only enemy we have is the demography. And we have in our communities something like 2,500 members only, with average age 55 plus. And we know that we are under the level of reproduction. So if we don't do anything, if we really continue in this policy of closed doors, we will, within 10, 20, 30 years, we will die out as a community. So we really are here, and not only as a B'nai Brit Lodge, but also as a community, we are standing before us a very important decision. How shall we reach out for young people? How shall we offer our programs to wider public? And this is something which maybe we can do together, because I'm sure you have the same situation in your respective countries. So this is only my few remarks for today, and I wish you a successful conference. Thank you.